So ever since the quarantine started, Jory's been bringing food home from the food bank. And so of course, we're not wanting to let food go to waste. So we're trying to learn how to cook up. So today's menu is gonna be yellow zucchini or squash, all right? So let's get right into the making of the dish. Welcome to the Bear Pantry Show. If you're looking for authentic Belizean recipes, then you're in the right place. My name is Barbara and this is Cooking Made Simple. So let's get right into the unboxing and the unbagging. First, unbagging. Shh, I don't want it to be ASMR. Shh. Hot off the grill, grilled cheese, cheese calzone. I think they think we like cheese in California. Cheese calzone. Grilled cheese, cheese calzone, cheese Louise, cheese, and a burger. I'd like my cameraman not to touch anything. A burger. All right, ready? Let's see what fruits and veggies they gave us today. Iceberg lettuce. I'm grateful, but I don't like iceberg lettuce, so I have somebody that I give that to. Broccoli. Oh yes, I could work with this. I could work with broccoli. Strawberry. Pears. Joshua loves pears. Yellow zucchini. Or is this squash? No, huh?
Zucchini.
It's the same thing? I don't know. Oh. Okay, I have another pack like this in the fridge from last week. So I think what I'm going to do is try to make a recipe out of this. I don't really like zucchini. I don't really like squash. But you know what? Someone gave me a recipe and they said, do that and you might like it. So we're going to try, all right? So that's going to be a video coming up soon. And then tangerines. I love tangerines. And then the green one, the green zucchini. Why can't it be cucumbers? I'm going to try a recipe from this too. If it comes out great, I'll show it. If it comes out horrible, I'll still show it. That's what I'm thinking. Potatoes. Ooh, Joe, look. We can do something with this.
We got a lot of good stuff this time.
Yeah. Onions. And carrots. Oh, this was a good box. You know, guys, I live in San Bernardino County, and this is what they do for the people. Praise God that we have food. We're not trying to be ungrateful. But I just learned that LA County stepped it up, and they put $365 on an EBT card, which is a food stamp card, for each child in the LA school system that goes to a school that gets free lunch. So like my kids, when they went to school over here, the school got free lunch, so my kids got free lunch. They would have gotten that. So oh my God, I'm so happy for some of my family members that got some of that money. I'm telling you, that EBT card, I'd be shopping, let me tell you. But you know what? We're going to be grateful for this because at least we have food. And I'm going to pray for anybody that lives in a region that don't have any food, that the Calvary will come for you, okay? Because right now we're all trying to like survive and then share. So we're going to share some of this. Like I don't like this. I'll share that. I can share half of this. I'm going to make something out of this, and then all the stuff the kids can share. I don't think my kids will eat that stuff. But this is the unboxing of the food bank box. And then what I'm going to do is try to make something out of this. And try to make something out of this, okay? So stay tuned. Don't leave the video. It's coming up right now. The main thing that you have to remember in these hard times, guys, or any kind of hard times, is that you need to ask for help, all right? Don't sit there and assume that people know that you need help. So I'm doing 4, I believe, of the zucchinis or squash. My cousin Debbie says it's zucchini. Other people say it's squash. I've left 2 behind. I washed the bag when Jory brought it home, and I washed the zucchini. And I'm just digging out the flesh now. I don't know. Well, I've cut them in half first. I don't know if these are supposed to be hard. The flesh, I mean. So I'm just going to go ahead and dig this out. And then we're going to start cooking the meat. All right. So I'll meet you guys over at the stove. So I have about a pound of ground beef here. And I'm just putting it in a non-stick skillet. And then breaking it up with my wooden spoon because I want the pieces to be small. So just keep chopping away and then turning it over to make sure all the pieces become brown. Okay?
No spices yet, just working with the meat. So I'm using my potato squisher, and I'm being gentle because I don't want to scrape my new skillet here. So let me go ahead and get that cleaned off and go back to my wooden spoon. Now I've added half of a diced onion, and it's a big onion. Some garlic powder, some black pepper. Don't forget salt. And I think I'm going to throw in some cayenne for good measure. If you don't like the heat, don't put it. You know what? Just put pretty much what you like in your ground beef. Some people might like more garlic powder than I do, but I'll still put the recipe in the description, okay? So now this is the flesh of the zucchini. And I'm just going to get it worked. And I think my pan might be too small, but you know what? I'm not going to switch out. We're going to make this work. So let me get some water on this because I feel like I need the water to let everything steam. Here we go. Okay, I'm still chopping up here, guys.
Because the meat of the squash is so tough, I've been kind of squishing it into the ground beef, and it's not looking bad, guys. It doesn't smell bad, it doesn't look bad. At some point, I will taste the meat for salt and pepper and adjust accordingly if necessary. But for right now, I'm just going to allow it to cook to make sure that the beef is cooked, all right? So I've heard that there's going to be meat shortage. I don't know if you guys have heard that. And I'm telling you, I don't want to be vegan or vegetarian, but I can be if I have to. I'm not going to let anything get to me during this quarantine. And honestly, I'm doing this for myself as well as for other people. I don't know if I'm asymptomatic. You know, Jada was sick at the start of February for about, how long, Jada? A good 12 days? Mm-hmm. And then Jory was sick at the start of March for a good 8 days. And at that time, we didn't think it was, you know what? But who knows? So what if we're asymptomatic in here, we sicken somebody because we go out there with our foolishness? No, we staying in here to protect ourselves and to protect everybody else. And we good. I just told Jada yesterday, I don't miss anything. She goes, what do you miss during the quarantine? I go, absolutely nothing. Yes, I'd love to go to the beach, but it's going to happen. Doesn't happen this year, it'll happen next year. I'll buy a pool for the backyard. You know, I'm like that though. I make do. So let this cook a little bit more, and then when we come back, we're going to be putting it in the shells. So let me go ahead and light the stove now. I'm going to put it at 350, and I'll be right back.
Let me add a little bit more black pepper because I tasted it and it needs a little bit more spice. And I don't want to add cayenne because cayenne might just make it too hot. So I like the way the meat of the zucchini is cooked into the beef, into the ground beef. It's looking pretty good. Now I have all the shells or the skins here, and I'm just going to go ahead and spoon this mixture into the skins, okay? Taking my time because I don't want to have to clean up any mess off of my parchment paper. Here's another one here. And at first I thought it was going to be too much meat, but I think in the long run it's just going to end up being enough. Okay. Here's the whole batch, guys. Put a little bit more here. I'm just eyeballing to see who needs more. And then all we have to do is top it off with cheese. This is just some extra sharp cheddar, and cheese really does me bad, guys. I mean, it causes nausea. It feels like a brick is in my stomach. Even if I take the dairy pill, it doesn't help. So I know I can't eat these, but maybe my family will eat it. And I want to shout out Cindi and Dave, because Cindi was the one that told me about this recipe. And I really appreciated it because I want to make use of the stuff that we're getting from the food bank. You know, it'll introduce me to new vegetables that I wouldn't normally buy, right? So I'm just grating as we go along and putting a whole batch of cheese on top. And then we're going to stick these in the oven at 350. Okay, let me get these in. And you know what? Cindi was the one that gave me the donation that I could fix the oven. Thank you, Cindi. I know she doesn't like all this attention, but you know what? People that are kind need to be cherished, all right? And celebrated. I'll get this out. So we're just letting the cheese melt and cook the skins a little bit. That's what we're doing. All right, guys. Uno kun go outside with me, so I could go take my thumbnail. What that means is let's go outside with me so I can take my thumbnail pictures. And I have 2 tables Joe made me. I'm using this one today, but sometimes I do use this bench right here to take my thumbnail pictures, or this table or another one right next to it. So this is what they look like, guys.
Well, you guys, I apologize for the AC coming on in here through the vent, but you know how it be. It's 100 degrees today.
It's hot today.
In California. And these things are hot. I can't eat this because it has cheese. Get your fork and grab one, baby.
You got a knife?
But I'm going to taste. Are we supposed to eat the thing?
Oh, I
no,
thought we
right?
were. Oh, no. We're not?
I don't know.
I assumed we were.
Are we supposed to eat the skin and all this stuff right here?
I don't think so.
I think we're just supposed to eat the contents that I cooked.
Oh, okay.
Because the flesh of the thing is still in there. The flesh of the squash is in the meat.
Should I tell him to stop?
Tell him to stop. You see my eye twitching? He's building a toothbrush holder, don't you know? Tell him 1 minute.
He told me one more.
Jada told him to give us a minute.
He said
give
one-
him
one
a
more-
minute.
one more.
He said give him a
He's done.
minute. You know that what you call the thing that he has?
ADHD?
No, not the other
Not
one.
Tourette's.
OCD.
OCD. Tourette. That is the OCD is strong though. The OCD is strong. He has to finish hammering or else. All right. So basically this is squash, ground beef, and cheese, Josh. I'm just going to take a bite because y'all know I have trouble with cheese. But I have some leftovers with the squash and stuff in it. I'm going to make some spaghetti to go with that.
You have enough to make hamburgers?
You can't stand over there and burp and swallow and sneeze and everything else. Corona.
It was a hiccup and I was trying to suppress it. Sorry.
You guys. All right, let's start again, Josh.
Okay.
All right, guys. I guess basically you're eating the squash mixed in with the meat and the cheese.
Pretty much, yeah.
I'm going to take a bite of it because
That's really pretty cool.
I'm just trying to get some flesh. Oh, I guess you can eat the flesh because it's cooked in there then. It's baked.
I mean, I hope so.
So then I'll have to call you and ask you, did we do this right?
I feel like you're supposed to eat the flesh.
Well, I cut out most of the flesh. And the rest of it is cooked, so I don't see why you can't eat that.
Squash is healthy for you, right?
I sure hope so. Because everything Jory's brought home, we've been cooking. Next video we're going to do is Brussels sprouts.
Oh, wow.
You like that one, huh?
Yeah, they're actually pretty good.
It's pretty good. And I see what Josh was doing, like taking the fork and just digging some of the flesh. And remember, I don't know if it's squash or zucchini. Could be both. My cousin Debbie says it's zucchini. Well, I don't see why you can't eat the skin because we eat the skin of the cucumbers, right? What do you think?
Tastes fine.
Let me taste it.
It probably tastes better with meat. Move this over here and try it with the meat.
It's not bad. I don't like the green zucchini. But that's not bad. I feel like if I should eat the skin part, I need a little bit of spice on it.
Yeah.
Salt, pepper or
Yeah.
something. Yeah. But pretty good for the most part. So this is what we're having today for lunch. Alright?
Now let's try another recipe, but this time with the green zucchinis. So I've washed 2 green zucchinis here, and I'm just going to go ahead and chop them up into small pieces. Now this recipe is going to be for zucchini bread, not zucchini cake, but zucchini bread, alright? I'm trying the recipe for the first time and I'm hoping that it's going to come out good. Let me chop them into smaller pieces. Okay, I think that's good enough. I'll put them in this large bowl and then I'm adding 2 eggs. I'd say these 2 eggs are medium sized. Okay, let me get the other one. And then throw this away and go wash my hands off. Then grab my NutriBullet balance, get it plugged in. And let me give this a stir to mix up the egg along with the zucchini. Let me scoop it into my blender canister. I'm just gonna do some of it first to get it all liquefied, and then we're gonna add the rest, okay? Let me put the blade on and blend. So let me go ahead and add the rest. Get all the pieces. I really hope this comes out good. If it doesn't come out good, it's something that I will try again in the future, okay? Let me pour it in. It's very smooth. Now to this, I'm adding 2 teaspoons of active dry yeast. And I'm trying to use chopsticks to stir it because that's what I saw the lady do, right? So this is some all-purpose flour. You stir, and then now switched out to a spatula. I'm gonna use what I know. The chopsticks don't work for me. So this is about how thick the batter got for her. Okay, let's see what pan I'm gonna put it in. I think I'm gonna use the smallest pan from the set of 3 that comes in this set. Pour it in here. I like the way the batter looks. It looks very healthy. Alright, so I've decided the pan is too big, so I greased this other one. I put some sesame seeds on the bottom because that's what she did. And then put the batter in here, and this is not going to be baked. It's going to be steamed. So I need to find something to steam it in. I don't think I do a lot of recipes that call for steaming, but I'll find something. So this is perfect for this little pan. I'm going to have to put the size of it in the down below for you guys. I'm going to measure it and tell you guys, okay? So I've brought Joe in to help me with this because I'm running camera today. So I have this little pot that has the steamer thingy. So Joe put the cake in. Let's cover it up, and we're going to give this about 25 minutes. 25 minutes later, let's see how it's looking. Ooh, okay, this is interesting. It's still kind of damp though. So let me cover it up and give it another 10. And then I'm gonna do what I do with all cakes or breads. I'm gonna stick a toothpick in here. I didn't see the lady do this, but I'm doing this. It's clean, so I think it's done. Let's cut the fire. Let me see if I can get Joe to come get it out. We don't have that, you know, the tongs that you use when you're doing canning. We don't have any of that, so Joe's gonna do the best he can. Alright, so, oh, it fell. Like a bad flan, it fell. Well, let's get it out of here and see if all the hard work has gone to waste. Still hot. It came out easily. Let me transfer it from the cooling rack now to a plate because it's cooled down. Okay. It smells pretty good. It smells like Belize and dukunu. It smells like cornbread. Let me cut into it. Get a big piece out. The lady's cake or bread was thicker than mine, but mine still is not too flat. But let's see what it looks like on the inside. So it looks pretty good, right? And it looks spongy, but it feels very, very dense. You know what? I think I'm going to take this outside and have Joe taste it. I'm trying to get this little piece off to make it presentable in the picture. Get that off. Well, it doesn't taste bad. Let Mikey taste it. He likes anything. What do you think?
Oh, it's good. It's good. It tastes like pumpkin in a sense.
It smells like cornbread though.
I mean, it wouldn't be my thing, but it's good for people that like stuff like this.
I don't think I like the texture. From the video I watched, the texture looks more cake. This looks more of a, like a dukunu. Huh? I don't like the texture.
It's not bad.
But this is something that I would try again.
I hope you guys like the video. Thumbs up if you like it. Share. Especially share. And to the people that are sharing, thank you.
Yes.
Thank you. That's how I get out. I saw another YouTuber that I watch. He had a video that went from 0 to 1 million views in 1 day and 19 hours. He showed what he made from the video. The first day was 3,200, and then the 2 days combined was 7,200. And he made from the one video. I'm so happy for him because he's giving us a lot of information right now about how you could get money from the Small Business Association, yada yada. And I'm telling you, I'm glad to see that he's made some money while trying to help us get some money. I'm like, man, I wish I had a video that could go. I have one video that went to 1 million views. It took 5 years.
I was gonna say it wasn't over 2 days.
But you know what? That video made me $200 a month for like 10 months. The one video.
Yep.
So I'm not gonna sneeze at it, okay?
Don't scoff.
All right.
Yep.
All right, guys. Bye.
Bye.
I don't know what Jada ran to go do out the door. It's been a day. What's going on?
Oh, her stuff
Your stuff came.
Yeah, I ain't gonna miss that.
OMG. Let's see.
Sorry.
Hold on.
Mom,
Hold on. So Jada is forgiven for running out the door, making the alarm go off. Jada turned it so we don't see the address. But her equipment came, guys. This is amazing. Hey guys, thanks for watching. If you're seeing me on Facebook, don't forget to follow, like, and share the page. If you're seeing me on YouTube, don't forget to subscribe, like, and share the page. And if you want to see me on a different platform, come and join the membership at Patreon. It's patreon.com/Bear Pantry Show.